Renewable Heat Incentive is a scheme to incentivize homeowners and businesses to replace oil and gas heating with renewable heating sources. So in the domestic scheme, there are a number of products in each of the categories, but generally speaking, biomass boilers, air source heat pumps, ground source heat pumps, and solar thermal, both the evacuated tube and flat plate technologies are eligible for domestic RHI. And in the commercial world, even things like deep geothermal technologies.
Many people are eligible for the domestic RHI, particularly homeowners, new build self-builders, private landlords and registered social landlords are our main groups that we think will apply for the RHI, particularly for households rather than non-domestic or industry goods.
The RHI is based on a tariff scheme where you receive your money in arrears based on the technology and the amount of heat you need. So we calculate how much heat you're using and multiply that by a tariff for each specific technology, and that payment is made over a period of time after you've installed. So in reality, we're buying the renewable heat that you produce from.
So legacy applicants are people that we refer to who've installed their installations before we launch the scheme. They are able to apply for the scheme 3 months after the date that we launch, and that's for phase 1 RHPP payments. 6 months for phase 2A, and after that please check our website or DECC's website for more information.
In the non-domestic scheme, anybody can apply who is not a single home owner. The domestic scheme is probably easiest to find because it's for one house, one boiler. Anybody else is in the non-domestic. In terms of the actual schemes, the big differences are in the non-domestic you're paid back over 20 years, whereas the domestic you're paid back over 7. And in the non-domestic you're paid on a metered output, so actually paid for what you generate. Whereas in the domestic, we make an estimate of how much heat you will need for your home and pay on that estimate, which will give you more stable payments over that 7-year period.
DECC, the Department of Environment and Climate Change, set the scheme rules, and Ofgem eServe will administer applications and determine eligibility for the scheme. We have designed the system, the IT system, our essential guides and guide material to be as user-friendly and accessible as humanly possible. We believe that the application form will take, for most people, 15 to 20 minutes, hopefully no more than half an hour, which we think is very reasonable.
The Biomass Sustainability List is a list of suppliers whose products are certified as sustainable, and when we bring in the regulations in the autumn, all people who are using biomass technologies will need to buy their biomass supplies from a supplier on that list.
We have an application support centre, we have customer service assistants on hand to help support you through your application at any point. We have customer service media through social media, particularly Twitter. We will be responding to queries, we will be publishing information and correcting areas of misinformation potentially out there. You can email, phone, white mail, you can fax. There's an ability to apply through our website. If you have troubles with that, you can call the centre.
Digression is a way of controlling our budgets and to control the amount of sales in any one technology. So the idea is that if one technology runs away and hundreds of thousands are being installed, then we can bring the tariff down and take the excitement out of the market, not to stop the scheme, but to just slow down the uptake to a level that is more akin to what we're expecting. This allows us to leave room in the budgets for other technologies so that they can grow and prosper as well. DECC expects to see a doubling of the existing market at the minimum in the next year. So we think that there were about 17,000 retrofit installations domestically, so 35,000 would be a good outcome in the first year.